Hi guys, it's Jenny, and today we've got a quick 5 minutes if you're heading out the door or just want a quick movement break and you want to feel good. So start off reaching up, stretch. I want you to take up space, as much space as you can, sideways, forwards and back, anything, just moving, stretch. Sometimes we get so stuck just like this, but reach and elongate everything you can, even up onto your tippy toes. And then breathe, jumping around, shaking, give yourself a little bit of a wobble, have a wiggle, as we say. Okay, and then we're going to get stuck in with some movements. So start off, we'll just rotate the wrists a little bit. We're going to use them, so just make sure that they're not too stiff if this is the morning especially. Or maybe you've just been sat at a keyboard all day. Rotate round, and then we're going to reach up. Breathe, stretch, and then slowly forward fold. You can keep your legs straight or you can bend them a little bit, and you're going to have one hand down. I'm going to pick my left hand, bend my left knee, reach up with the right hand, breathe, nice little twist, and then switch, bend the right knee, bend the left, lift the left hand up, and then relax in, swing round, side to side, stretching the back, use your hands to stretch your neck, and then bend the knees, rotate up, stretch again, take up some space. If you want, you can arch your back, so you can put your hands on your back, your leg, or just anywhere. Reach back. The main thing here is that we're pushing the hips forwards, we're not just cranking our spine. And then forwards. We're going to do a couple of neck circles, so rotate big circles one way. Going slowly. If this feels a little bit crunchy or grindy, just go slow, but you shouldn't really avoid a movement that your neck can do. Rotate the other way. If you start avoiding movements, that's when things start getting worse. It's much better to discover the problem rather than ignoring the problem. Okay, then tip your head over to the left, look up and down, and then over to the right again, up and down, keeping your opposite shoulder down. Don't want this happening. Keeping that down away from your ears. And then just a couple of upsy downsies, nodding yes. And then shaking your head no. Keeping your shoulders out of the equation, making sure you can move your neck without your shoulders following you. Speaking of shoulders, give them a bit of a rotate. You can move around while we're doing this, just so that your ankles and knees and legs don't get bored. You can stay still. It's up to you. Could even be boiling the kettle while doing this, who knows. Backwards, forwards, I switched. I don't know if you noticed. Maybe you did. Just keeping it loose, keeping it free. And then we're going to move down to some hip circles. Round and round. Really big circles, keeping them smooth. Big range of motion. You're not sort of like clunkily going from side to side. We're getting forwards and backwards as well. Other direction. And then we'll do just a little bit of the knees, so knees together, go nice and slow if it's your first time doing this, and just do big circles. Down with the knees one way, and then the other way. And then we'll go down to all fours. So on your hands and your knees, and we're just going to roll around, check your wrists are okay. And then we'll do a few cat-cows, so arching and rounding the back. You don't need to try and get any shape in particular, just whatever you can do. A bit more of a side to side or around to round. Just get your spine moving, tucking the chin, tucking the hips, and then pushing your chest down. Your hips and chin go up. So you might feel a stretch in your neck as well if you push hard enough. And then we're going to try, this one's always really funny, we try a couple of spine waves. So we're gonna start from our bum and go to our head, and then you're gonna round your back and then flex. Like, I think I'm doing this really well, but when I watch myself back, it's never as good as I think. So you're basically just rounding and arching your back, but you're trying to move from your bum through your spine up to your neck. So start off neutral, round from my bum up to my upper back, up to my neck, up to my chin, and then extend from my chin, extend my upper back, extend my mid back and my lower back. So it's just like a nice little coordination thing, and it gets your spine moving too. Okay, that's enough of that. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Just do a couple of downward doggy stretches. So hips nice and high, lift your leg, open your hips, open your chest if you can, and then we'll just swap sides, lifting the other leg up, rotate, open everything up, tipping over a little bit, through to the chest, walking up one step at a time, reaching up nice and high, nice and tall, stretch. We'll do that one more time. Hands on the floor, step back, downward dog, reaching the right leg up, lifting it, stretch, and then the other side, stretch, and then step forward with your right foot this time, right to the top, bending, reaching up, take up space again, stretch everything out, a few more jumps around, get your neck nice and loose, shoulders nice and loose, spine nice and loose, hips nice and loose, knees, ankles, everything nice and loose. So I hope you feel good, ready for your day, ready for the rest of your day, whatever you're doing. Hope you have an awesome time.